Don't hit the rocks.
I know. Wait, how do I not hit the rocks?
Julia's brand new e-bike. Are you gonna come back?
It's Brittany, bitch. Hey guys. Well, the Black Darkness will have a separate video for those of you who aren't familiar with how much we go all out for Halloween. But hey, I guess I'm in a good mood suddenly. I was having a bad mood day, but I just decided to turn it around because everything that was bad is not bad anymore. I woke up this morning and I came out here and this place is just decorated in complete darkness. Like, as of tomorrow, I get my office space back, so this is my one day that I have to just work in a cave. Yesterday it was a half cave, and I just wasn't in the mood for that this morning. And then I like try to sit down at my office and it's covered in like Halloween decor, and this man, this creepy face, this creepy body was on the couch in my way, and I was pissed and just kept moving him, and he's just, there's so much of him. It's a full body. And then I went to go make breakfast and Morticia apparently had peed all over the kitchen. That makes me worried about her. She doesn't pee in the house, so now I think she's sick. And then the internet wasn't working this morning. This is the most crucial time for my job. I have a deadline, I have a goal to meet that is up at the end of next week. I have to work. So I was like, you know, if this was a normal work day, I would have just been like, oh, internet's not working, can't work today, sorry. But I was like, I have to go freaking work at a Starbucks. And then I had to wake up DJ to help me with the internet, and it came back in like 10 minutes. So since then, things have been turning around. And then something got me on a rabbit hole, and now it's my lunch, and I started watching my Vlogmas from last year. And nothing makes me want to vlog like watching myself vlog. So here we are. And I'm trying to get in the Halloween mood because unfortunately I am so ready for Christmas. But like, look at my house, look at these walls. We've been watching horror movies every day, and I'm just excited to be watching my 90s rom-com Christmas movies. I'm like genuinely like, I might just start with like Sleepless in Seattle for the vibes and then like work up to Christmas with the Cranks or whatever. It's all the same to me. It's that magical, nostalgic vibe, I guess. Some of these movies I didn't see as a kid, so it's nostalgic for an era I wasn't there for. So today, the mission is get ready for Halloween, which is stupid. I've been for 2 months like buying Halloween decor to the point where I got tired of it. But now like the house looks good. I don't really have money to be buying any more things. What I actually need to do is make some returns and buy like all the snacks for our party. And then my costume is the other thing. And I did order some parts for my costume on Amazon late last night when I was trying to go to sleep. And I also added some stuff to my Walmart cart that will help my costume. You guys like my nails? I did something a little different. Sorry, my insane work headphones. Nobody told me I just accidentally fully displayed my address on this vlog from last year. If we didn't move already, I would immediately take this vlog down. It's been up for a year. Nobody has tried to kill me. Am I not pretty enough? No, I'm sorry, that's not funny. That is not funny. There are real victims. I miss having long hair. Okay, here is the biggest problem with working from the couch and being surrounded by stuff. I try to crochet while I make my phone calls. It makes it way less boring, but I lose my needle at like every single call. I put my phone down to take some notes. I mean, I put my needle down to take some, it's not even a needle, it's a crochet hook. I put my hook down to make some notes during my calls, and then next thing you know, it's nowhere to be found. Also, I'm using like a really big metal hook on this project, so every time it drops on the floor, it's really loud. I don't remember hearing that noise. It's somewhere in the couch. Jason Voorhees here may have stolen it. What do you guys think? Title this video, Jason Voorhees stole my crochet hook. I've just been really getting life together while also having like the busiest work week of my life because deadline's coming up. Oh my gosh. There is a footprint on this table. Anyway, I can't really show it off because our house is now Halloween town, but look, I put lining in all the cabinets. This is the worst one to show off. This one was not sized well, but it looks really cute on the dishes one. Pretend I didn't do that. I lined all the cabinets. It's so cute and I love it. And I've been really on top of doing the dishes every day. These are dirty. And just like little things to make life easier. Like, oh, pouring water into this and carrying it over there to her water station instead of carrying her water station over to the sink. Like, genius. And while the majority of the house is in absolute Halloween chaos, I now have the guest room back as my office, so I don't have to sit in this all day. And honestly, like, my mood is elevated. So while I keep a clean kitchen, I also get to stay out of the kitchen. Because I'm a working girl. Women don't belong in the kitchen, they belong in the office. I was trying to think of the word for political office. That's what I was trying to think of. Women belong in office, including political offices. Okay, I'm just taking a little light lunch because, like I said, it's been the busiest work week of my life and I'm pushing to meet my deadline, get my goal. So I thought I wasn't even going to get lunch today, but then someone didn't answer for my scheduled call, so I get a little break. And what am I going to do during my brief lunch break? I'm glad you asked. I'm filling the straw drawer with the scrap remainders of the lining. What's up, you guys? Guess what happened today? Yesterday, last night, new Taylor Swift album. Remember when I was doing Vlogmas and she dropped Evermore? And it was like a whole day of my Vlogmas. I am a Swiftie. If you're new here and you didn't know that, it's a fact of life. It's been a fact since what? 2006. Anyway, new album. Upon first listen to the album, I was like, okay, I know this is gonna grow on me because one thing I know about Taylor Swift is there's not an album of hers that I don't like, even if I didn't enjoy it my first time. Even Reputation, I, to be honest, was a hater for a while when that album came out, but it's grown on me. So Midnights is a little bit Reputation vibes to me, and I know it will grow. But that being said, Karma is my boyfriend. I have no like real thoughts about this album in my head. If I had a hot take, it wouldn't matter because my mind is gonna change over time. I don't think any of these songs are horrible. Yeah, it's like, it's what I expected. Well, maybe it's not what I expected. I don't know. Like, it's definitely not like top ranked on my albums. Like Folklore was like hands down, first time I listened to it, best album I've ever heard. And I was like, this girl is changing her career with this album. And she did, and I was right. And now it's like, okay, we're back to the pop stuff. Not necessarily my favorite, but not bad. It's still, she's still the queen, and she'll always be the queen. I do need to just stop and go listen to Karma. I'm getting coffee, I'm making some Amazon returns, I'm picking up my groceries from Walmart, and then I'm going back to work. Every day I've been like, I need to get into a Halloween mood. And I'm literally wearing a trick-or-treat shirt, drinking out of a Halloween mug. I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night watching horror movies. I don't know what more I could do. I'm feeling pretty Halloween-y now. So this is the elusive office I've been talking about, / guest room. There's literally nothing in here but a bed and my office area. But I just remembered that I had got a new frame for my second diploma, my AA degree, because I think my AA degree matters, and I was thinking about it. Technically, Morticia, get out of there. Technically, I went to UAS longer than I went to UNLV, even though I graduated UNLV. I think I got like the same amount of credits from both because I was part-time at UAS, but for like literally 6 years. So, actually, that's an exaggeration. For about 5 years I was at UAS, counting like when I was in high school and took classes there. So anyway, I wanted to hang this diploma as well. So here I go. Okay, I think like that is good enough for now. I'm definitely gonna add like more of my own art, but I haven't made a lot of art lately, and I hung my favorite pieces in the bedroom. But here's a little tour. This I made after getting a raise. This summer I was inspired. It's a share quote. This a priest gave me. He said this saint reminded me of him, and her name is Saint Philomena, and the only thing we know about her is that she was young and she was a virgin. So he kind of roasted me. That's the office. Those are my nephews, and those are my diplomas. It is the guest room as well as my office, so I don't want anything like weird for people to like fall asleep at night looking at it. And here's all my crochet stuff. Doesn't really go in here, but I crochet while I work most, so here's what I'm currently crocheting. Can you tell it's a sleeve? Pretty fun. Hey guys, I just decided to do this outro with the cameras and the mic that's already set up in here instead of setting something up. So that was my vlog for this week. More Halloween stuff is definitely coming soon. I've been working on a big video just about kind of how we're decorating for our big party, and then I'm also going to film my costume and Morticia's costume. I was going to work on that today, but I literally can't find the pieces, and I'm running out of editing time and I'm hungry. So this is it for today. Leave a comment if you want to guess what my Halloween costume is. I was thinking about like, I leave it a surprise. Here's like a fun story. When I was a kid, I think I was like 5 or 6, and the older kids would always be like, I'm not telling anyone what I'm going to be for Halloween. It's a surprise. So me and my friend decided to do that. And then we showed up to like this church party, and we had the same costume. And we were both princesses. So it like did not need to be a surprise. And it was probably the most embarrassing thing. But I also remember like she was really mad about it and really upset that we were matching. So that made it like worse for me. And then I constantly have a fear about accidentally wearing the same thing as someone. So I just always think about that when I say like my costume's a surprise. But yeah, Morticia and I are doing a couple's costume this year. We would have matched with DJ, but he decided his costume after I'd already thought of a good one for me and Morticia. So I'm going to work on that costume, and then I'll show you guys. The whole house is so cool, and definitely a good video coming. I try to post on Sundays, so look out for that. Bye.